The purpose of this video is to provide instruction for filling out a USP797 chain of custody form. For identifying information, we need the name and address for the company and the name of the person responsible for the project, whom we call the inspector. The phone number and email listed here will be used for correspondence if our staff has questions or needs clarification about your samples. The project number and project name you provide are internal identifiers for you to help keep track of your projects. These will be included in your report. The collection date is required for us to fully process your samples. For control information, provide information about your media. This can include the name of the manufacturer, catalog and/or a lot number, as well as an expiration date. Here's an example for media from Hardy. Select either single plate or dual plate sampling, as well as all isolates or 2023 requirements. The sample information field should be filled out for each sample. Information to include here would be the name or initials of the person being tested, left hand or right hand, the location name, and the number of people present in the room during testing. We suggest you create a shorthand for sample IDs to aid for repeat testing uniformity. Identifying the ISO class is essential to determine whether a sample is a pass or fail, so please mark one of these categories for each sample type, as well as including one of the codes for sample type. This is also essential to determine a sample's pass or fail status. The volume or area fields are only necessary for air and surface samples, and the collection time, while not required for analysis calculations, may be helpful for your records. On the bottom of the form is the relinquished field. This is to be filled out and signed by the inspector for the project. The date relinquished is the date that your samples are being transferred from your care to Assured Biolabs via your chosen shipping provider. According to USP 797, samples should arrive to the lab the day of or the day after the relinquished date. The received by field is filled out by ABL staff. On the next two slides are example COCs. You should have received a PDF link for a fillable form. It's your option to complete some of this using that fillable form to save you time in the future and to provide clear information for our analysts. You can see in this example, some abbreviations have been used. ISO and sample types have been indicated. CP can be used instead of SS for contact plate. In this form, some was filled out on the computer and some was filled out by hand. Here's a second example with other examples of abbreviations that we see in our COCs. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for your business and please contact us if you have any questions.